then here's what happened to me in 2021. Let's go. I'm just gonna go over some big moments that made my 2021 the best year of my life so far. There have been a lot of changes that happened to me in 2021. First, I moved. This is the first time that I have ever had a place of my own, and it was a really big moment for me in 2021 because it's the first time I ever had a place of my own. And it was the whole process of, moving and setting everything up. I think it took me around 2 months in total to finally move from my old apartment to here and buying all the furnitures and setting everything up, and you can see more of my process in my apartment tour video. It was really stressful, to be honest, and during that 2 months I didn't really focus on anything else other than my job and moving. And so I wasn't active at all on social media during that time. I think actually during that time it was like a low period for me. I was kind of in a funk and just not feeling inspired, I was feeling very insecure. I was comparing myself a lot to other creators and just feeling like I'm not good enough and my content was not good enough. It was just a very low period for me in that transition phase. But finally in March, when I finished everything with moving and setting things up, I finally feel inspired again to create content and to come back to social media. That's when I came back to YouTube. After 6 months of abandoning this channel, I'm finally back on YouTube. I think like in late April, maybe a week after I came back to YouTube, I hit 100,000 subscribers. I think May 8th, I think that's when I hit 100,000 subscribers, and maybe like 2 weeks later I got my plaque. Wow, I did that, I did that. I achieved this. Presented to Clara Dao for passing 100,000 subscribers. YouTube. This is so special. That was like a big moment for me. Since I started YouTube 2 years ago in 2019, that has always been my dream, I guess. That's the same to everyone who does YouTube. So after getting the plaque, I started posting shorts on YouTube, and my shorts videos are basically my TikTok videos, and I just repost them on YouTube. And thankfully my shorts have done really well, and have brought a whole new set of audience to my channel, and I'm very grateful for that. But it's funny because when I start posting shorts video on TikTok, on YouTube again, I start posting long videos again for another 6 months. And so I came back to YouTube after 6 months. I think I probably posted like 4 long videos, and then I stopped again for another 6 months, and then now I'm back again.
Now get your shit together.
But over time, it has got a lot better. I think that finally, I'm just saying that this is gonna be my active phase, and I'm very happy that over the past month, I finally stick to a schedule and be able to put out consistent long YouTube video. I'm very proud of myself for that. I hope that this can last for as long as possible. I find that a lot of times I base my self-worth on my productivity. I just know that whenever I put out a long YouTube video, it's just like the best feeling. Like no matter what, like I can put out picture on Instagram or TikTok video on TikTok or YouTube shorts, but like it feels good, but none of that feeling can compare to when I finally publish a long video. It's just that feeling of accomplishment.
It felt good, didn't it?
I think just because of the whole workload that goes into creating a long YouTube video, it just makes it very rewarding when I finally publish a long video. So yes, coming back to YouTube, getting the plaque, growing my audience with shorts. I've been posting shorts almost every day, at least 3 or 4 times a week. I've been, very more active than I ever been in my content creation journey. This year is my most active year ever, and I'm very fortunate to hit the milestone and have you here. So thank you so much for staying here with me, for watching my videos, and for supporting me.
Gracias. I love you.
And so, back to my life update. I came back to YouTube, or I came back to content creation because I finally felt confident in myself. Because in April, or in mid-April, I kind of went through like a spiritual awakening.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I was reading a lot of spiritual books at that time. I'll get the book.
One eternity later.
Okay. So, here's the plaque. I just came to get it. But my main point is I want to show you the books that honestly changed my life and changed how I look at myself, and has just helped me a lot in April to help me get out of that funk that I was in. So the first one is The Mastery of Love, and both of these books are by the same author, Don Miguel Ruiz. I hope I say his name right. So, and the second book is The Fifth Agreement. These two books has really helped me to learn to fall in love with myself again, fall in love with life again, and value myself. A lot of great things that I cannot just put into words right now, but honestly, if you're in a low point, at a low point in your life, or you just need a complete overhaul, or want to transform how you think about life and about relationship, about yourself, read these two books. It will tremendously help you. Yeah, so that's what kind of got me back into creating content again and feeling like myself again. And then the summer came, and that was when things really started to look up. July was the big month for me because I got my permanent residence for Canada. I was able to quit my 9-to-5 job.
And as for this job, well, not that I have a choice, but fuck it, I quit. All right, we apologize for that.
And finally, do YouTube, do content creation full time. This is what really makes me happy, and this is my passion, and it's just a really big moment for me. I never even dreamed of this when I started out, when I just started YouTube or just started creating. I never even dreamed of doing this full time. I think at that time I just wanted to express myself, to have something, to create something, to have something to look at later on, to have this kind of following or all this content that I create, and all of you who support me and watch me is like, and then being able to do it full time, have it as my career, like it's just very very amazing. And I would never have thought that is possible when I just started out. So 2021 was like the year that my dream came true, being able to stay in Canada as a permanent resident, doing content creation full time. Those two are my biggest accomplishment for 2021. I truly think that 2021 has been my best year yet of my life, to be honest. I finally feel like, you know, through these books and through a lot of self-reflection, just going deep within, I finally feel like I really have a deeper understanding and love for myself. I no longer feel lonely when I'm alone. It was always like I said in my last video, it was always like one of my biggest struggle when I live in a foreign country, feeling lonely and feeling homesick all the time. But finally in 2021, I'm like, I'm so good. I'm so happy being by myself. Like I finally just feel so confident in myself and just being so happy being by myself. I think that's another big achievement of 2021 for me. And you know, of course, moving out and have my own space. I love, you know, having my quiet time. This year, a lot of things have come true for me. So I started going full time with content creation in August after I handed in my 2 weeks notice. So after I went full time with content creation, I started to be even more active. That has helped me to reach another milestone of on TikTok. I surpassed 1 million followers on TikTok just some days ago. Just like a week ago. A week and a half ago, I surpassed 1 million followers on TikTok, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy because at the end of 2020, I was like writing on like a piece of paper all my goals for 2021. I was writing down everything that I was telling you just now. 1 million TikTok followers, check. Moving out and have my own apartment, check. Getting 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, check. Like, honestly, I'm just really at loss for words because these are exactly the things that I dreamed of achieving at the end of 2020. And now looking back, I see that I achieved all of them, and wow, wow, I just feel very blessed and grateful that I got to be where I am today. And this piece of paper on the back is all my goals for 2021, and I check off most of it. Actually, another thing I want to mention for 2021 is that not only did I learn to be okay and love my alone time, but I've also learned to really be gentle on myself and be easy on myself and not beating myself up for things. Like, there would still be moments that I'm like, oh, why did I do that? Or why did I go to bed so late? Why am I on my phone so much? There would be still moments like that, but I quickly just like, it's okay, it's okay. In the past, I would beat myself up so much and I would be so hard on myself because I thought that by being hard on myself, I'll be able to change to a better person. But actually, now I've learned that, if I just be gentle on myself and just quickly move on from those moments, like tell myself that it's okay if you made that mistake, it's okay, instead of just keep berating myself, like, why did you do that, why did I do that. I find that just by being gentle on myself, I'm able to move on quicker and just feel better about myself and my life and my routine, and remind myself that things are not as bad as they seem. Like, things are not bad at all even, and all of my worries and fear are just in my head, and it's okay, it's okay, it will pass. I think I've learned to be a lot more gentle with myself and a lot more patient with life. A lot of times I want to achieve these goals and I want to work towards certain things and I want it to happen now. I want it to happen now. I want to achieve it now. I want to do everything now.
Give it to me now!
I want it now. But now I feel like I've learned to be a bit more patient. Things happen for a reason, and whatever happened, I just accept it. I take life as it comes. I go more with the flow of life and be
water, my friend.
Be okay with whatever life gives me, and in whatever order or time. I think that the universe has like a divine timing for everyone and everything. I just believe more in that and just learn to be more patient and more like okay with however things are. I think that change has helped me to become a lot happier and a lot more at peace with where I'm at in my life. Yeah, on to 2022. I actually haven't made any plans or set forth any goals or intention for the next year, but I think just off the top of my head, I want 2022 will be a year that I prioritize my well-being. I want to prioritize feeling happy and I want to prioritize that more than how much content I put out or how much work I get done. I want to be happy regardless of that, but at the same time, I'm in Like if I don't put out content, I don't feel happy, you know? So like I want to work on that. I want to work on making myself happy. And I really want to visit my family and friends in Vietnam. Due to some circumstances, I cannot at the moment, but I really want to. I really miss home. So I want to visit Vietnam. I want to travel more in 2021. Because of COVID and because of other circumstances, I couldn't travel outside of Canada. I traveled to a couple places. I solo travel to Montreal, to Banff. It was beautiful. So in 2022, I really hope that I can travel outside of Canada, visit more places. Of course, I would still work on, you know, creating more content. I feel like I'm getting pretty good. I'm getting pretty good at creating content now. And of course, by going full-time, I have more time to like think about ideas and filming and everything. I'm excited for all of the content that I'm gonna create next year. And actually, if I can and if I have time, I would really want to write something like just self-publish a short book on body positivity. That's not really like something that I really want to achieve next year, but it would be nice. It'd be nice if I do. I want to get back to better sleep schedule. Right now I'm just all over the place. Sometimes I sleep at 3, sometimes I sleep at 4, sometimes I sleep at 7, sometimes I sleep at 9 a.m. My sleep schedule is all over the place and I want to get back to a more normal sleep schedule. My goal is like 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. something like that. Would be really nice. Be more active. All the resolutions that people usually have, like be more healthy, be happier, be whatever. I'm already pretty happy with how everything goes. I just want more system in my life, and that has to start with my sleep schedule. Just more system or more routine in how I start my day or how I end my day. Like sometimes I feel like, and it's kind of intensified or magnified when I stop working 9 to 5 and do content creation full time, is that I would think about content all the time. Like it's really hard for my brain to shut down. Like I would think about content all the time. Like it would be really hard for me to stop thinking about work, stop thinking about creating. It's hard for me to relax. That's my point. It's hard for me to relax. It's hard for me to turn off my thinking and spend time with, you know, family or spend time with people and not thinking about content. You know what I mean? Because my brain would always constantly thinking what the next video I'm gonna film, what's the next idea, what's the next big thing that I can film. And sometimes I get overwhelmed by that because I would really want to take a break, but when I do take a break, I can't turn off my brain. And so a break doesn't feel like a break, even when I'm taking a break. It can get overwhelmed and exhausting sometimes, but I don't know how to stop my brain from not thinking. I really want to work on that in 2022 to be more like, okay, this is the time that you create content, this is the time you work, this is the time you do everything, and then this is the time that you relax, that you don't think about content, that you just spend time with yourself and not worrying and not thinking. Turning off my thinking when I want to is my goal for 2022. Merry Christmas, Merry late Christmas, and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that your 2022 will be amazing and you achieve everything you want to. I don't achieve everything I want to for 2021. I achieve most. It's okay if you don't achieve all of the things you want to. I think that's give you room for next year to grow. Happy New Year, and till next time, love yourself, be kind to yourself, and treat others the same way.